Good morning, Facebook peeps and insurance agents all over the world. Today is Monday and it's April the 27th, and I wanted to talk to you about selling insurance over the phone. Many of you are wondering how you can position yourself to selling insurance over the phone. It's very, very simple. If you go back and go to YouTube, type in selling life insurance over the phone. I've got a series of 38 videos that you can watch that will explain my step by step process of how to call people, send out quotes, and then do a follow up, and then follow up with them on a continual basis where you get to a point where you're selling around 15 apps per day. Now, some of you are saying, how in the world do you have time to sell 15 a day? Well, here's the short answer on that one. If you're spending most of your time sending out quotes, the follow ups are going to take very little time. If you use my schedule that I've outlined in the videos, here's my schedule. At 8 o'clock, I check my emails, go through all my emails, and find out what I've got to do for the day. At 9 o'clock, I'm going to start my follow-up calls. Now, I'll explain more detail about follow-up calls in a minute. At 10 o'clock, I start my quoting phone calls. What I do is I call people and do cold calling. Many of you are cringe at the words cold calling, but actually, if you do it the right way and listen to my videos on niche marketing, I cold call a certain niche. Like, for example, I'm calling realtors. Call them up and say, hey, I'm the broker for real estate insurance plans for the state of Texas. Call and see if I can give you a quote on your life insurance. Then they'll give me their stupid objections. I've already got all the insurance I need. I'm insurance poor. I can't afford anymore. My answer will be exactly. That's why I called. Who do you have your insurance with? Or if they say something dumb like, I've got all the insurance I need. Exactly. That's why I called. See if I can save you some money. How much are you paying? Or they say something like, I'm insurance poor. Exactly. That's why I called. How much are you paying? I'm not interested in life insurance. Exactly. That's why I called. Most people aren't. But if I could save you some money, would you want to save money? How much are you spending, by the way? So you got to understand that if you respond to their objection with an agreement, it throws them off. They're not used to people agreeing to their objection. Most of you would like to argue with them. But of course, you're going to lose that deal big time. You don't argue with people over the phone, especially if they don't know you. So it's you agree with them, then end it with a question. So from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, my goal is to send out 30 quotes per day. So that means when I call people, my whole goal is only to get enough information to send them a quote. I don't care really who they have it with. All I want to know is, how old are you? Do you smoke? Are you taking medication? How much are you paying? How much coverage do you have? What's your email address? Then I'm going to send them a quote. Then I'm going to start with follow-ups. So 9 o'clock is follow-ups. 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock is phone calls. Now that's a lot of time being spent on prospecting. Here's why. Your prospecting calls are more important than your closing calls. So from 10 to 4, you're going to do prospecting calls. From 4 to 5, you're going to continue your follow-up calls. So now, day one, from 10 to 4, you're going to do quoting calls. Now, the next day, now here comes tomorrow. The people that I sent out quotes today, today's Monday, I'm going to call those people, today's people, Tuesday morning, which I call immediate follow-ups. Once I've exhausted through my immediate follow-ups, Then I'm going to start on the routine follow-ups. These are people that I've sent a quote to in the past. I've already done the follow-up with them, and now they go on the follow-up folder. So 9 to 10 is immediate follow-ups. Once I've exhausted the immediate follow-ups, then I'm going to go do the routine follow-ups. 10 o'clock, we start the quoting calls. 4 o'clock, go back to the routine follow-up calls. How often does this happen? Every single day, Monday through Friday. Now, I've got people that are using this system. I had a lady that sent me a text. She's doing this part-time. She sent out, I think, 25 quotes, got 2 apps already from just using this system. So if you send out 30 quotes a day, your average monkey, who has about a 50% closing rate, can sell at least 15 apps for every 30 that you send. So I don't want you to think that once you get on the phone that you're going to close these people tomorrow. Probably not going to happen. Actually, there's about a 90% chance it won't happen. But you've got to keep following up with them. And over time, it could be, 3 months, it could be 6 months, but over time, these people will eventually buy the life insurance, or they'll tell you to go to hell, quit calling me ever again. So remember, the goal is 30 quotes a day. Do your follow-ups. Now, this can be done with life insurance, final expense, P&C. It doesn't matter what you're selling. If you use this system, you can do 15 apps per day. So let's go to the argument about, well, how do you do 15 a day? It takes way too long. Well, on life insurance, what we're doing is drop tickets. That takes about 7 minutes per app. So if you multiply 7 minutes, let's just say 10 minutes for you negative people, because it's not going to take 10 minutes. But let's say you do 15 apps at 10 minutes apiece. How long have you spent? Well, that's 150 minutes. That's almost 2 hours in one day. 9 to 10, 10 to 4 to 5. Boom, you're done. P&C, same thing. If you have the right system, like I'm using Easy Links for my homeowner's insurance and my car insurance, I can spit all that stuff out on my computer and run quotes and email them to them the same day. Very simple to do. So it doesn't matter whether you're doing life insurance, health insurance, P&C, disability, whatever it is, even commercial insurance, the same process can be done. So now let's talk about the math. How much money are we talking about? On my videos, I talk about $25 a month. That is actually a lie. And I said $25 a month because I want you to not think about some very large numbers. I want you to think small. And even though I want you to think small, now let's talk reality. My average life premium is $58 a month. So if you take 58, let's get out the old calculator here. $58 a month times 12 is $696. $696 per sale. That's what I make. I get 100% commission. So let's say that I do 15 a day. 15 a day times 15 is $10,440 a day times 20 working days in a month. That's $208,000 a month. Let's say that I only work 10 months a year, which I only work 10 months a year, by the way. I take off in November, December. 208,000 times 10 is 2,288,000. Well, I don't do quite that much. I do a little bit less than that because I take off on Fridays at 3 o'clock. I don't really work, and I'm fixing to end those days from Friday. That's fixing to change from 9 to 12. I'm fixing to start taking off at 12 on Fridays. So I want you to imagine your life right now. Now, if you look behind me, you'll see a generator. That little thing right there is a generator. Now, what's the purpose of a generator? The generator is what I take with me to the beach with my laptop, and I also have here it is, Wi-Fi device. This little deal allows me to get internet service on the beach. So I take the generator, I take the Wi-Fi device, I take my laptop, and I bought a portable monitor. So I've got two monitors. I've got my laptop monitor and my portable monitor. And I set them up on a chair, and I sit on the beach and make phone calls. Okay, some people will say, well, what do you use to call people? Cell phone. Everybody has one. And then I use my earpods. So we got earpods, cell phone, Wi-Fi device, generator, portable monitor. Take that to the beach, and I sit there and make phone calls selling life insurance. Now, here's the funny thing. People will ask me, what is that in the background? Oh, that's the ocean. I'm out on the beach making phone calls. So I know that for some of you, that idea kind of sucks to you, making phone calls from the beach, being stuck on the beach, making money. It's a rough life. So if any of you want to find out how to sell insurance over the phone, whether it's life insurance or health insurance or P&C, call me. I can show you how to set up this whole system. But I'm not going to talk to you until you've gone through all 38 videos so that you'll understand the entire process. Because I'm not going to spend an hour and a half with you on the phone to explain to you the process when you could go spend all the videos that I've made over the last 3 years. Now, they're not long. They're about 4 minutes each. I've got a guy right now that wants to start, and he hasn't watched the videos, and he's ready to start. And I told him, no, you can't. I'm not going to talk to you about my system until I know that you've watched all 38 videos. Well, he called me last week, and he said, I've watched the videos. And then he started asking me questions. And I knew from his questions that he did not watch those videos because the videos clearly explains, because I repeat myself several times. I mean, there's this one video that I repeated myself 4 times about one topic, 4 times. And he asked me a question about that topic, which told me he didn't watch the videos. So if you're going to call me to ask me questions, my first question is, have you watched the videos? If you tell me I've only watched the first 10, then what I'm going to tell you is what you've done is you went to a movie theater, you sat down, you got about a fourth of the way there through the movie, and you got up and said, I think I know how this ends. And you got up and left. And you never found out who died at the end. So even if you've watched 10 videos but you didn't finish, my response to you is, when you watch all the videos, call me. And I know that's kind of hardcore, but I don't have an hour and a half to spend with you to explain to you my system when you can clearly spend some time to watch the videos. If you're not committed to watching these videos, then you're probably not going to be committed to using my schedule to make over 1.6 million a year in commissions. So that is it from me. I'm going to post this video on YouTube so that people that have never seen me before, you can follow my videos. I'm going to post different stuff about how to sell different stuff over the phone. I'm going to be posting very soon how I send out 30 P&C quotes per day, which is 30 homeowners quotes, 30 car insurance quotes. It's all about the number 30 because my goal is 30 quotes a day. I don't care whether it's life insurance, PNC, my number for me personally is 30. So that's it for me. If you have any questions, oh, hello, Sheena Bailey. Where do I find the videos? On YouTube. YouTube. Let me find that link. I'm going to hold on 1 second here. Don't go nowhere. Let me find the link and I will post the video on his chat. Oh, I've got 3 monitors on my computer, by the way. There it is, right there. That's me back in 2016. That's when I had a lot of hair. I don't know what happened, but I started losing hair. It's crazy. Shoot bet, Sheena. If you got any questions, call me. So that is it right there. That is how you can learn my system, learn how to make money, even if you want to make $100,000 selling insurance. Most of you that are watching this video have never made more than $60,000 a year. There's nothing wrong with that. I made $60,000 my first year back in 1985. There is nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, then I can show you how to do that. But let me tell you what's not going to happen. If you want to learn how to make 1.6 million, you need to talk to somebody who's making it. Because I guarantee you, these other recruiters, people that are selling you leads, don't buy leads, by the way. I'm going to show you how to do that free. Unless they've made that kind of money, they can't show you how to do it, period. They might have a theory on how it can be done. And what's so funny is that now I'm seeing on YouTube that people that are trying to sell insurance have changed the name of their videos to selling life insurance over the phone. They're copying my videos. There's a guy on YouTube right now, and I hear this all the time. People tell me about this dude who is charging $500 up front so that you can be a part of his system. Well, bad news, people. I don't charge $500 up front. It's the cost. Well, watch the videos and watch my videos, and I'll explain what the cost is to get started. It's less than $150, less than $150. And then because I make my money on the override on the money that I make off of your income from the insurance company. So it's a great system. Watch the videos, call me, subscribe to my YouTube. I think it's over. Wait a minute. It's over here. I can't remember where it's at. Anyway, I think it's right there. Subscribe, hit the little notification deal so that as soon as I post a video, you'll see it. So that is it for me for today. If you have any questions, though, my number is 972-679-9029. You'll have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.